I do not like this cafe actually at
Really?
all.
Why
No,
not?
they are super rude here.
I come here every morning and I don't think these people
Maybe
are
they
rude.
are like friendly in English. They are rude in Hungarian.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the guy who sings all the time? You know him?
No,
There's one guy here who just sings all the time.
no. Thankfully, I have never met him. Is he Hungarian?
Yeah.
Oh, then why does he sing? We don't sing.
Good day, gentlemen. James Marshall here. In today's brief infield analysis, I'm going to be taking you through an interaction with a very attractive and what appeared to be bitchy-looking girl on the street. You've had this situation before. You're like, she's so damn hot, but she has that face where she looks like she's going to be really mean to you. So how do we deal with that? Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
You have a very serious face, but I just wanted to check if you were serious. Or...
Am I a serious person? Yeah, I guess.
You are? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But you are also lighthearted at points?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes when I need to be.
When you need to be?
Yeah.
Do you schedule it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Only like 5 days in a year.
Now, I remember this instance. I was out with Adam. We'd done a bunch of filming for the day, and I was kind of burnt out. And then we saw this one last hot girl. I'm like, and I remember going to Adam, she looks a bit mean, and thinking like, this is not going to work because look, she's just got that resting bitch face. I've seen this before, and I almost talked myself out of it. All right, and this is a common thing for dudes to do. They make an assumption about what the girl's going to be like based on sight. And could you be right? Yeah, you might be right. Or often you just might be wrong because some girls just have a kind of deadpan face. I've been accused of being mean because I just walk around like this. Yeah. And I'm not. I'm nice. And sometimes I'm silly and friendly and so on. Or alternatively, you see a girl who's smiling or whatever and you go over and she turns out to be nasty. So don't make assumptions. The answer to any of those things, whenever you're like, she seems like this or she's probably going to be this, is say to yourself, let's go find out. So I did. I was like, fuck it, let's go and do one more. Now, you can see I'm kind of awkward when I start this interaction. I'm cringing a little bit watching this because I'm on the back foot because I'm expecting her to be mean. Now, as I'm walking over, I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking of a line, like an opener that might play with this. And I deliver it. I saw you and I thought you might be really serious. She's a serious person, but you can tell I'm not that comfortable, right? This is not my best game at this moment. Doesn't matter though, right? We can go in, we can kind of do things a bit not perfect, and then we can pull the train back on the tracks sometimes, often. But yes, it's interesting to note that my preconception kind of handicapped me initially. That I go, she's going to be mean. I'm like, oh, are you mean? She's like, no, I'm nice. And you're like, oh, I'm trying to get my footing again. And then she starts bantering with me almost immediately, right? So I'm prodding a little bit, teasing a little bit that, did she schedule it? She says, yes, she does schedule it. Okay, now she's playing with me. But at this exact moment, I'm still not that comfortable. So takeaway from that is don't make assumptions. Just go, all right, let's go find out. But here we are. This is a situation we're in. Can I salvage it? 5 days in a year is when you do smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds very German.
Oh no, I'm not German. I'm Hungarian.
Yeah, but that would be a German thing to do, to plan
Oh,
it.
are you German?
No, I'm Australian. We do the opposite. We don't plan anything.
Oh, do you guys smile?
You don't know about Australians?
No, I've never been.
Okay, this girl's pretty sharp, and you can see that she's just straightforward. She's bouncing off what I'm saying. I'm doing a little tease. She teases me straight back. This is good because it's not a zero-sum game, right? The point of teasing is not to have the other person go, oh, you teased me and you got me. It's exactly this, that if I'm going to prod a girl who's got a bit of sass or who's quick-witted, who likes to have that kind of play, and then she hits me back, right? She's like, oh, well, do Australians smile? And I'm like, well, haven't you heard of Australians? She's like, no, what are they like? I'm like, no, we don't plan anything. Okay, this kind of little backwards and forwards, it's not antagonistic, it's just got a bit of spice to it, which is good. And she's not only keeping up with me, she's definitely keeping me on my toes. Well, but you've heard about them.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Well, those are just like theories, like about Hungarians.
Yeah, but Hungarians are all grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are.
No, that's not true.
It
I
is
think the
true.
younger generation is not.
I've lived here for many years, I know.
Oh, you did?
So now we're having a little bit of an argument or a debate about what the Australians, how Australians are like, yes, no, but that's just stereotypes. And I'm like, oh, okay, so stereotypes like Hungarians are grumpy. She said, yeah. I'm like, they are. She's like, no, they're not. I'm like, oh, well, yes, I know they are because I'm not Hungarian. But, this kind of backwards and forwards, it's good stuff, right? Now, you need to be able to keep up with a girl who's got the ability to be spicy with you back, because if you go, hey, little tease, and she goes tease back, and you're like, oh, boy, I got nothing. Then there was no point in doing it in the first place because I'm deliberately putting tension in. She's counter like increasing tension. Cool, that's good. But then you can see the resolution of it there is when she then asks, when I say, I've lived here a bunch of years, and then she releases the pressure, and then we move on to some other topic, right? So this kind of pressurized banter should only ever be about this length, right? If I then kept on pushing it and going, well, actually they are grumpy, and she's like, no, they're not, and we keep doing that for any longer length of time, it's going to start getting cringe and cheesy. But cool, this is good. Now we've had a little bit of spice at the beginning, and now things settle back into, let's say, generally more rapport-based conversation. Yeah.
In this district?
Yeah, I just live over there.
Oh, really? I live in the 6th. Okay. I go to school here. Mm-hmm. So that's why that's why the serious face.
Why?
Because I'm going to school.
Oh, I see. Right. Is it something you're studying? Oh, you're studying law or economics, right?
Law and economics.
Law or economics.
Oh, I'm studying law.
Yeah.
That was a good guess, but I guess you know that there is a law school here.
Yeah.
So.
It wasn't a guess. It was just, it was obvious. All right. Little mistake here. This is unnecessarily arrogant, right? So the point where I'm guessing, because I know there's a law university down the road. She has that look of the lawyer chick. She's judging from the way she speaks and her character and how she's not at all buckling under pressure. I make my inference that, okay, cool, she's studying law. It's a law and economics university. So I make a guess, and she says, good guess. I should have just taken the win there and just said, or just said, oh, yep, my lucky day. Or you had a vibe about you that suggested you might be a good lawyer. Okay, that would have been better than going, yeah, it was kind of obvious. Because I'm the kind of guy that just knows what people are studying, because I'm kind of the modern Sherlock Holmes. Unnecessary, James, which tells me, I don't know if she noticed it, but I'm still not that comfortable in this situation. She has me unsettled. Well done. Cool. And what's your name?
My name is...
Hey, how are you doing, James?
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Good handshake.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is also my local.
I do not like this cafe, actually,
Really?
at all.
Why
No,
not?
they are super rude here. The one that's at Kossuth, where the parliament is,
Yeah.
they are much nicer there, but this is on my way to school. So
I don't think, no, I come here every morning and I don't think these people
maybe
are
they
rude.
are like friendlier in English. They are rude in Hungarian.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the guy who sings all the time? You know him?
No,
There's one guy here who just sings all the time.
no. Thankfully, I have never met him. Is he Hungarian?
Yeah.
Oh, then why does he sing? We don't sing.
Well, because because they're spiritual here, like they're part of some cult, and so he's...
Oh yeah. The guy actually that's on the wall in every cafe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's singing whatever spiritual cult
Oh, I
songs they
see.
have. Yeah,
Maybe I should not come here then.
it's good coffee, they're nice. Okay, so this is a better example of banter. So now I've kind of got my balance again. She says about the coffee that they're rude here. Now, I go to this coffee shop every single morning that I'm in Budapest. For years, I'm the grumpy one because when I arrive, I haven't had my coffee yet. So they just know me as this probably like dour-faced rude dude who's like, give me the coffee. And when I come back in the afternoon with a client, then often I'm a different person. However, this is a good example of disagreeing with a girl in a kind of correct way. It's a good thing to do, especially with a strong-willed woman or a woman who's got clear opinions on things, is to add a bit of dissonance into the interaction, especially when you don't agree with the things she's saying. She says that they're rude here. My opinion is that they're not. So if I just go, oh they're totally rude, why would I do that when my truth is that they're nice to me? So you can argue with girls about things that don't matter. It doesn't matter if they're, in the scheme of things, if they're rude or not in that shop. It doesn't matter whether she prefers vanilla or chocolate ice cream, or if she prefers Britney Spears to fucking come on, I've got to think of someone. Natalie Imbruglia. I don't know, some 2000s-y chick that sang. Fucking, I'm so old. These are the kind of things that we can debate about with a girl. Add a bit of tension. Show that I have an opinion, that I'm not a pushover, that I'm not always going to capitulate and agree with everything that she says. I'm not going to do that about core ethical things, right? I'm not going to necessarily get into a political discussion with her or something about religion or something like this. Or if I was, I would do it in a very playful kind of way. Because then people have very serious opinions based on things that matter to them. This is just general opinions about whether I like this coffee shop or not. Cool. Add a bit of discord into it because it shows that okay, yeah, I've got a position. I'm willing to hold it. However, I'm not belligerent about it. I don't keep pushing on it. I say, but what about this guy, the guy that sings all the time? And she's like, oh, Hungarians don't sing. This one guy does. He just sings all the time. It's quite funny. And then I release the pressure and go, well, it's because they're part of some religious cult, which they are. There's some, spiritual dude open these coffee shops and they have that guy's spiritual music playing all the time, and then that resolves the tension on it, and then we can move on to the next thing. I think you've misread them. But anyway. Cool. All right, well, I'm going to go that way.
And I'm gonna go to school.
Yeah, you actually seem like kind of more chill than I was expecting.
Oh. Maybe I am.
Yeah, in the right
was nice to meet
circumstances.
you.
Yeah, you too. Do you want to get a coffee sometime? Not here, obviously.
Oh yeah, not here, obviously.
Definitely not here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. If you go to WhatsApp,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Finish the little thing of banter, and then I decide that I'm going to close. Why? Because I've had a long day and I've decided that that's enough. So I tell her what I think about her. You're more chill than I was expecting. Now, this is a qualifying statement, right? It's because going back to the initial thing where I went in, I thought she might be serious, and then she proves to me over this thing that she's actually more chill, and she's very chill. She's quite relaxed in this interaction. She starts looking around there. I don't know why. Does she suspect that she's on camera? Is she looking for her friends? Is she in a hurry? I don't know. For some reason, she's like, what is going on with this dude around here? But anyway, then she comes back. So, you're chill. Do you want to get a coffee sometime? She says yes straight away. You got WhatsApp, and you notice that she crosses her legs here as we start to go into the close. Now, sometimes guys get very hung up on this body language stuff. I've had guys say, you can see she lifted her shoulder, which means that the number's going to flake. She totally would have banged you right then because the way she tilted her head. Not necessarily. When it comes to body language stuff, I'm looking in general. Does her body language in general suggest that she's uncomfortable and moving away? Does it suggest that she's comfortable and locked in? And yeah, a thing where she is in heels and she crosses her legs, well, you can't walk when you've got your legs crossed, so she's definitely stationary and staying there in that moment. So maybe that means that, or maybe her heels were hurting and she was adjusting her weight. So I don't think too much about it. But yes, the main thing you want to be aware of is if you're in an interaction with a girl and you're standing straight on and then she's looking away, that means that her body language is saying there's too much pressure here, right? So then I might close my body language or do less eye contact. So I'm very much aware of the negative body language that she might be giving me, which is suggesting what level of pressure she can handle, and then I'll adjust accordingly. But in this case, I'm just assuming, cool, she likes me. I'm going to Portugal for a couple of weeks, but I'll be back. I'll text you when I'm heading back.
You're gonna be gone for how many weeks?
I don't know, 2 maybe.
Oh.
Why?
Because I'm gonna be gone for a month.
When?
I'm leaving on Friday.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We can stay in touch and I'll let you know when I'm back and when you're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ring me and I will save you too.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Do you remember my name?
Yeah, James.
Well done. Cool.
Good memory. You have to have it in law.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, take it easy.
It was nice to meet you.
See ya. As I'm getting the number, I just let her know some logistics that I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. Now, she picks up on that and says, when are you leaving, when are you going exactly, how long are you going for? And I guess what she's getting at, but I check. So why is that? Why? And she says, because I'm going away for a month. Now, that's a good sign, right? Because if she was going to flake, she wouldn't care how long I'm going to be away because I'm going to be away from her life forever. But she's like, okay, hang on, I'm going, he's going. Well, if we're going to meet, how's that going to work? Right, so she's checking logistics with me. Good sign. So I say, she's away, I'm away. And then I just say, we'll figure it out. Right, because right now we don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm coming back. I don't know her exact dates when she's leaving. Not important. It's just important to know, okay, well, there's a space of time before we'll see each other again. Then, as I'm about to go, all right, cool, I got your number. She says, call me. Right? So, again, why would a girl give a flaky number if she wants you to call her to double check that you've got the number? These are just little signs that, yes, she means it. And she's a very straightforward lawyer type of girl. So she's like, we're doing a deal. Let's make sure we get the digits correct. Excellent. Then if you go back to the last seconds of when she leaves, I see her, now we've done the deal, and then she turns, right? So exactly the same time she turns to walk off, I then walk off. I touch her lightly on the arm as she walks by, see her, so that it's a very, very smooth exit, as opposed to me getting the number and she's like, all right, I've got to go, bye. And I'm like, yeah, what? And one thing I often see with guys, like the girl walks off and the guy then is looking at the number like he's won the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. And they're like double checking to make sure that just like hold the phone and act cool, right? Because she might look back and if she sees you going like this, it's not good. Instead, she should look back and you just be like, don't give a shit if the number was right. No, not that either. Just be like, yes, put that away. And then yes, when she's out of sight, then we can double check and screenshot it, make sure that we have the number. All right, there you have it. Quick infield is often good. You know, you got a few minutes, or you're burnt out after doing a full day of filming like I was on this day. We don't have to stay. And also, she was on her way to go to university, so this is not one of those ones where we can sit down and have a 20-minute conversations. Not necessary many times. Quick is good. A little bit of spicy banter. Found out a little bit about each other, but it's mainly on vibes, mainly on the ability for us to hold each other's intensity, and then figure out logistics, and we'll see each other when we're next in town. And that's it. So don't let yourself talk yourself out of approaching girls because she looks mean. She looks like she's one of those girls. She looks like she's got a boyfriend. She looks like she's having a bad day. In your head, you say to yourself, well, let's go and find out. And you will be surprised. People walk around cities with all sorts of faces on. And then often you go hi and they crack into a smile, or you might find out that, yes, they are nasty. Go and figure it out in real life. If you'd like to do that with me, then I suggest you join me for my second workshop of the year. I'm only going to be running a few of these infield workshops in 2026. Spots are limited. April workshop sold out. Next one coming up from the 11th until the 17th of June in this here city, Budapest, Hungary. That will be peak summer, packed with hot locals and many saucy tourists from around the world. So if you'd like to join myself, Gareth Jones and Virag Tierra in the world's best infield inner game workshop, then click the link in the description, get on a free call with us, you can have a chat to my team about your situation, ask any questions you want about the workshop. We will give you some pathways and guidelines to get things moving, and then we hopefully will see you for the first day of the workshop coming up in June. And if not, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.